You can leave on a sunny day, and by the time you get up this hill, you're in a blinding snowstorm because of weather conditions, the height of the mountain, and all those factors contribute to some of the most wildest accidents you've ever seen.
I was always told ever since I started this, respect the road, respect the conditions, especially the coke. You know, it's not like you'll just end up in the ditch like you would out in some flatlander piece of prairie. I mean, this here, you're going into the side of a mountain, or you're going into a concrete berm, or God forbid, you're going into 2 or 3 other vehicles. It's bloody dangerous.
Are they still chaining there somewhere up on the coke here? There are guys chaining up.
On a day like this, semis need giant tire chains to get enough traction to make it over the steep pass.
You're going to use those chains to get you up the hill safely, you know, without spinning out or sliding on the ice.
But chaining up takes time, and truckers only make money when they're moving. So some drivers gamble and try to go what's called barefoot.
You know, it's nice and cozy warm in my truck, so I don't want to get out and put those chains on and lie in the snow. So I'll just run it barefoot. So a lot of guys throw the dice down and they carry on.
Halfway up the hill, one trucker has just learned why going barefoot is a bad idea.
You know, I love this highway in the summer, but in winter it sucks. When you chain up at the bottom, you can get rolling and have momentum. That'll carry you all the way up the hill. Okay, I'm gonna go and give it a try.
Without that little bit of speed and momentum, it's a losing battle, even with the chains. Spun out, all he can do now is sit tight and wait for one of Jamie's heavy rescue trucks.
Yeah, I wish I'd just stayed home.
The spin-out has triggered the chain-up lights down at the bottom of the hill.
You heard that, you gotta chain up, do you?
Now, chains are mandatory.
It's amazing how many drivers don't know how to put their chains on. They don't have the mentorship, or nobody's shown them, or they've never taken the time to look themselves and try and figure it out. It's scary, and it's disheartening because it's getting worse.
What's up?
These aren't on properly. No. Look, when you put these chains on, you go like this here, goes like this in there, and cams up like this.
It's my first
So it
time.
can't come apart. Otherwise it can come apart.
It's my first time chaining up.
That's right. Now all you have to do is the other side.
I'm from Iraq originally. The weather there is nothing like here. Never driven with chains on. It's scary, man.
When Adam finally arrives at the first stranded semi, 45 minutes have passed. He wastes no time attaching his main winch cable.
Okay, we'll just hop in here and try to get going here.
It's called a pull-up, and on bad days like this, it's the bread and butter of the towing trade.
They'll sit here in a traffic lineup in a snowstorm for 5 hours, won't get out of their truck. And they'll get up onto the hill and spin out, block the whole road again, then they'll get out and put their chains on. It makes no sense to me.
By noon, there are spin-outs all up and down the Coke, which means plenty of business for Adam.
Want to throw that right hook on the line?
Kevin comes up to give him a hand.
Okay, so get him to go up with me.
Okay, so when he starts going, put it in first gear and follow straightly behind him.
The roads are so icy that even Adam's mighty Rescue 52 is having a hard time getting a grip.
Okay, he's pulling me back here, okay? We gotta get some teamwork going here.
You gotta help him. Okay, now he's gonna go. He didn't have his inner axle in. Now you should be okay.
But a tow-up over the steep summit is not always appreciated.
How much is the total amount?
$466.48.
How come that's $450? It's 13%. I just
19% fuel surcharge.
no, I don't get the fuel charge.
You pay it. Everybody pays it. I even give you peanuts. I'm not a bad guy.
$450 peanut, man.
Well, sorry. It's all right. He figured it'd be $350, and then he didn't understand there's tax. I provide a service, right? Sorry you don't like it, right? It's not my problem you were stuck down there.
A few more burps, Thru, Brian.
I got the key, okay?
That's mine, yeah. You bring it back or I have to charge you for it. That's the price of trucking, buddy.
Looks to me like one truck spun out, another guy banged into the back of him, and another one beside him, and they just all jammed up together.
Hello? Anybody home?
A lot of times when we get to an accident scene, the trucks will be abandoned. Trucks travel with 2 or 3 of the same company going down the road, so they'll get on the radio, hey, can you give me a ride? And they'll be gone. It's really commonplace, more than you would think. Okay, full cable. Undo the top cables. This guy's got to go first. He's jammed into the other 2 trucks, but he's the most in the way, and the driver jumped ship. See if that'll fit in his tow pin.
Most semis are designed with reinforced steel toe points that are welded directly to the frame. It's a huge time saver.
Give me cable. We're winching the first truck up the hill and getting him out of the way. Yeah, just unhooked that one. We've got one down, one out of the way. Adam's coming down. There's another big wrecker coming the lower road, so we'll be in and out of here maybe in an hour. Famous last words.
You did a pretty good number, eh?
Northeast of Hope, on a treacherous section of the Fraser Canyon Highway, a double trailer semi flipped and spilled over 8,000 pieces of lumber.
And he was going way too fast for that corner. He couldn't hang on to it.
The wreckage has blocked the highway and paralyzed a major rail line.
Truck's laying right over on its side.
Adam arrives first on the scene, but it's not the wreck that catches his attention.
Well, I can't believe how much these rocks are moving here. Jesus.
This is not the place to be.
No, it's not.
With rocks breaking from an overhead cliff, there's danger of being hit by runaway boulders. But Brandon isn't the only one Jamie has to keep an eye on.
Hey, Kev. I have to kind of keep everybody in check a little bit. We've got chop saw blades, we've got gas.
Yeah, we got blades.
Where's the gas? I want to see what you're doing. I want to know, you've got fuel. I want to know that the chainsaw's fixed and in the truck. We have to make sure everything is up to snuff, because when you get out and you're 3 hours from home and you need something, it's got to be there. Kevin, where's all our lines for our fuel pump? We don't have much propane here.
Well, Adam just filled that not too long ago.
It's another thing that happens all the time. We go out on a job.
No.
The tank's empty.
When Brandon finally does show up to work, Dad notices he's sporting some non-regulation gear. Turns out, Brandon spent his paycheck on some new bling.
Jewelry, I don't wear any jewelry, and I don't believe that you should be wearing jewelry in our job. You see this? They're gonna hang up. It's like having a ring. It's compensation, right? Wear them at home, do whatever, but not here.
I can't take mine out though for like a couple months. They'll heal right over.
Why don't we just yank them out?
I'm not joking. Go upstairs and take them out, and you can wear them at night.
I can't. I have to keep them up.
When you're not working, you put them on, but not here. If you had rings on or something like that, I'd make you take the rings off too.
Well, I'm not taking them on, man. I'm done. Not sure if I'm gonna take them on or not, but we'll see.
In this business, sundown rarely means quitting time.
So we'll set up some lane closure first. We need to run that as best you can with some signs, with what we got with our signs.
Okay.
Okay, get the cones out of the truck. We want cones.
Kevin said he didn't want to.
In fact, Kevin has left the cones back at the yard.
Well, how are we gonna block this lane then without cones?
Fine, Jamie.
I'm gonna put the tow truck right in this lane.
Put it in this lane. Relax. There'll be 1 car an hour going by.
But I need 2 guys flagging, 1 at each end with radios.
We don't have radios either.
Just do your thing. I got the sound. Get out of my face. Just do your thing, okay?
Kevin comes up to me and he goes, don't you worry about it, I'm dealing with it. They think that somehow they're just gonna be spoon-fed whatever work comes in. Well, you know what? You gotta hustle a little bit around here. You gotta know what's going on. It's getting my nerves up, it's getting Adam's nerve. Everybody's ticked off. It's like, wow, these guys aren't even on the planet.
The next morning, Jamie calls his drivers into the office.
What I want to talk about and what we need to talk about around here is our 1-tons, our car towing. Just to put it bluntly, it's lame. We got a lame program going on. I'm sporting the insurance, we're sporting the truck payments and the repairs and all that maintenance and like that, and there ain't a car in this yard. And I understand, you know, nobody wants to go up there and sit up there and do all and there's nothing going on. But I mean, the guy's sitting down here doing all anyway.
So if we go sit up there for 8 hours and we get nothing, we're up there for 8 hours, we don't get paid.
So you're gonna sit down here and do all too and not get paid? And
This is real, Ken. I got cars in the ditch, I got the competition towing cars, and it's a real thing. It's a real problem.
So
I'm not pointing the finger at
come up to
you.
us and said, you know what, we should get shifts started so that everybody goes up and sits.
This is
the first time I've ever
talked
heard
to all you guys that you guys should get up there in the morning. Have I not ever told you that?
You told me that you used to sit up there.
And you exactly said to me last we were having the drink, goes, I'm going to start doing that.
Okay.
And have you ever started doing that?
No, it was a week ago.
So what happened here now?
But you know what, Ken, it's not anything about you. You're getting all defensive about it. We're not pointing the finger at Ken. We're not saying Ken's the problem.
Okay, starting tomorrow, I'll go up there at 8 o'clock in the morning.
We should talk about it between the 3 of us. You get all pricky about it and that we're trying to roast you or something like that. It's not about that. It's a real problem, and you get all defensive about it. It kind of pisses me off a little bit. I got to look at it from a business point of view too, Ken. I got to look at it from the dollars and cents. We either got to straighten it out or park trucks and take plates off them. That's what we got to do. We have to have a little bit of a reality check here, and a reality check's going to come up and say, James, this ain't working no more, buddy. Cash isn't here. There's not cash, there's no trucks in the yard, and I'll be forced. It won't even be my own thing. This business will force me to do this. Get rid of whatever's sloppy around here.
It's been good until now. I was crawling through. Really?
The tires are really crummy, and we can't make it up even this little bit of a hill.
5373.
This is the most snow I've seen in my 5 years.
Every time we go down there and plow it, it's just like we haven't even plowed it, and it's just a matter of making one around.
Everybody go. I can't do anything when you're here.
I'll tell you, it's a good day for jackknives up at the top.
Watch yourself!
At the summit, Adam is pulling a truck that got stuck on the smasher. Until the spun-out vehicles can be moved, the plows will have trouble getting by to clear the snow.
No one have it right through to Princeton. Just throwing on one set of chains or chaining them all up?
We're at a considerable hazard, is what we would call it. So we can't have people stopped in the avalanche paths, right? You know, the odds of an avalanche actually hitting a car is kind of low. You know, the majority of the time there isn't a car right at this spot. But on a busier road, the chances go up, and then when cars are stopped, well, if an avalanche ran, the chance is 100%.
Drivers are getting impatient. Some have gotten out of their cars. A foolish move in avalanche country.
When the cars are stuck, the plows can't move, the roads get worse, more cars get stuck. It's a compounding problem. It sort of starts to snowball.
At just after noon, the worsening conditions of the Coke combine with the growing snowpack above to force their hand.
Advised, I just spoke with Department of Highways. They're just issuing a road closure of the Coquihalla due to high avalanche hazards.
Closed. People don't really realize that cable is steel. So 1,500 feet of cable is a lot of weight.
You have lighter line, that'll make it a lot easier too, right? Rather than trying to work 3/4 straps.
Do you know another idea, Jim?
Yeah.
We constantly use 3/8 or 7/16. And when we're done with the cable, I'll use it over time on the truck.
They decide to buy a new spool of lighter cable used to tow cars. It'll have to be hauled down the cliff by hand. A perfect job for buffed-up Brandon.
Why don't we do the recovery tomorrow?
Yeah.
Possibility.
Let's not, because I have plans for tomorrow.
Like what? After
We
work?
were planning on going shopping. I don't know about that one. Can we do it Friday?
What I find frustrating is when I was his age, I'd grab my dad's small truck and I was out there hustling,
But this time, Dad gives in and pushes the job until Friday so stepson can go shopping. Friday morning, everyone is up early to prep for the recovery.
He's not even here.
Everyone except Brandon.
No answer. Hey, buddy, you're missing out. Lost another job, didn't answer your phone. Lucky I answered the phone. We're still in business, sorry.
Guess we're ready to go.
He's a typical teenager. He's got his own agenda. Probably the least important thing in his world right now is making $1. Brandon, you knew we were going to go do the job, but Brandon's disappeared. Frankly, I'm pretty frustrated with it. I've about just had enough.
By the time they get back to the shop, Brandon is finally home from the gym.
I know what I have to do every day to keep everything in check here. So when the other guy isn't doing it, you're looking at him like, well, why are you going to the gym? We got responsibilities here. We got to pay the banker. You got to have some get up and go and some gumption behind you to get to work. Like nowhere land is nowhere land. You got to go to work. You got to do something. You have to have a reason to get up every morning. And you got to have somewhere to go and something to do.
I go to the gym every day. That's my something to do.
The things still need to be done in there.
You don't find very many 16-year-olds that are going to wake up at 3 a.m. and go out to work. You can
Okay,
go
well,
ask a couple.
go help Sammy right now, will you,
Go ask
please?
a couple, because...
Just get something done. That shop isn't sitting there costing money for me every minute of the day. For people to pop in and work when they feel like it.
Monday morning brings clear skies and spring weather. Jamie is itching to get the Skagit Bluffs job over with.
Look, the cable's just about here. It's not even pulling the car. I don't understand.
It's not even tight.
What, do we got 3,000 feet of slack?
And now what do you do?
This is unbelievable, man. I'm winching and winching and winching and winching and everything's going up and the cable's coming and everything's, I'm thinking, okay, geez, that's pretty easy. Where's the car?
How far did they get down with that second piece?
Well, I don't know. Like, look, we got slack.
They couldn't have made it back down to that car with that line because only the same amount of line we had up to Bruce's.
Hey, guys, what
happened with the slack here? How come we have slack? We're doing the survey here, trying to figure out what's up.
Everything's clamped together. Everything's tied together.
They didn't do it properly is what they didn't
No,
do.
they just tied it in partway down, I bet.
Yeah, I think he wanted us to go right down the car.
Instead of attaching the broken end of the cable to the wreck, they attached it to the cable itself. When Jamie pulled, all he got was slack.
Unbelievable, man. All day and we haven't even managed to move it out of the drink.
All day to move it 30 feet.
That is the most stupidest thing. Let's tie this off. Ain't happening. It's the end of the day today. I don't want to do any more. We're not winning this one. I've been to this job 4 times now. I've had enough.
Jamie's not the only one who's had enough.
Look at that piece of
What?
Brandon, he just walked off the road. You can't just do that.
He wanted to go home because he was wet. There was 15 other people there that were wet, cold, wanted to go home. Well, we weren't whining like that.
What was the problem there while you walked off the job?
You asked me I do this as a favor for you to come out here. And
Why are you doing me a favor?
Because you had no other flaggers, so you're telling me you need me to do this. So I
needed anybody to work today.
So
like
I worked 11 hours straight and I was tired of my...
11 hours?
It's been 9 9 o'clock, I've been on the call. So we've been out here, and I've been my legs are giving out. I'm laying on the road. I can't take that. Like, I'm tired. I'm beat. I'm wet. I'm drenched. I'm standing. I can see if I was
why would
moving
you walk
around.
off the job though when we're done in 5 or 10 minutes?
So I'm coming here as a favor for you.
You're just doing me a favor.
This isn't
We're
fun.
here to work though. Why do you think you're doing me a favor when you're working?
For you, because you're telling me to.
Everybody get in a truck and get ready to go.
Why does everyone treat me like I'm 50? Like I'm like a grown adult trying to pay my car payment, my bills, my food payments. Like, what the hell? How is this my fault?
Stop. Ain't happening. We're not winning this one.
For Jamie, a long day of frustration was capped off by Brandon walking off the job.
What makes you so special that you don't work?
You either sink or swim. You know, there's been numerous times where he's been sinking, and you know, we've got to get him to that next level, and that's what I'm working on with him. You don't get to start off in the best truck when you first start.
Well, I don't want to start off in the worst truck.
There you go.
If you're gonna give up life before you even start it, why don't you just grab a shovel and dig a hole now?
If.
No, he's gonna get punched out.
That's a bad attitude.
How about you shut the up before I knock you the out, you little...
Relax.
Shut the up.
I think he's just too spoiled. Doesn't want to do nothing for himself, and that just proved it.
Hey, Bram. Come here for a minute. Don't get all pissed off because he's egging you on, right? And run away from it. Let's deal with it. Let's go through the stages, and that's part of learning how to start.
As Kevin fires up an acetylene torch to cut up the cab, Jamie spies a new problem. A leaking pool of green winter diesel fuel.
Hang on. We've got a fuel leak here. We burn it, it sparks. That catches on fire, right? So we can't have that.
The diesel needs to be siphoned into a barrel, but someone left the barrel back in the yard.
And I had a barrel in here yesterday, and Sammy took it out. There again, I look stupid.
Like
we should have put it in the back.
I was up till 9 o'clock last night because I moved my thing ahead and I'm doing a bunch of work.
But what do we do with it?
Generator in there and stuff, you know?
Drink it?
But I had to take all
It's a mistake. That's all, you know, happens.
So,
and Sammy took the barrel out of my truck.
Okay, stop. Just stop for a minute, okay? Go take a 5-minute breather.
That pisses me off.
Sammy and Kevin don't always get along.
There again, I look like the stupid one.
Kevin can be really growly to deal with, and Sammy will go, you know what? I'm not dealing with your today, buddy, and they'll get into it.
He decides for apparent reason to take it off.
And if they're having a bad day, well, have a bad day. I don't care. Well, whatever.
If he didn't like it up there for the meantime, he should have threw it in the back.
I'm getting a headache. You guys have a bad day by yourself. I'm busy.
I've asked for a heater to clean these windows in this thing for 6 months. Feels like I can't see a foot in front of me. Like the windshield wiper's broken on that side for a month. Now here we go. We're really ourselves. I'll go pick it up. I'll do it. You take too long.
I knew something was gonna happen up there. You can just feel it.
We'll be okay.
Jamie gets ready to hook up, but Adam suspects the boss may have forgotten something.
So now I'll just lift this up.
His brakes are on, eh?
I hope so. You better check with him. Adam's just telling me about maybe we should check and see if this guy's brakes are on.
Are your brakes on?
No.
You go throw them on for me, please? Brakes are still off.
He's lucky you said something to me
Yeah,
because they were off.
They were off.
Oh my God.
It could have been a costly mistake.
The minute I pick that thing up or whatever and I dislodge it from the concrete, away she could go. So really, that's really cool. Good for thinking of that one. You're gonna make management one day. Somebody's buying themselves a brand new parka. Well, who told them to do that? Everybody's got their hand out, and all of a sudden the tap turns off and there's no more money. What happens? It's a stressful business. So here's a purchase order. Somebody's buying a set of gloves. That's $22 for one pair of gloves. I want to show you something. This pissed me right off. So I'm looking at the bills from Napa, right?
Yeah.
So they get this $30,000 bill there.
What?
Yeah, 30 grand. I bet you if I added up your glove bill for a month, probably $2,000 or something like that.
In gloves? No.
Look at this. Today I'm in there and I'm looking at all the invoices. Gloves, 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 gloves. There's 4 pairs of gloves sitting on the ground at $15 each.
Yeah.
Each pair of those is 15 bucks. I've never had a bill of parts this much. This is out of control. I mean, we're using enough gloves for 50 guys. Oh my God.
So here's your gloves, where your gloves are.
They wear them once and throw them away. Unbelievable. Unbelievably out of control. And it ain't gonna go on, I'll tell you that.
As this could be the last big wreck of the season, the boys are itching to show off their stuff. But for now, all they can do is wait.
Tell Jim to get that kid to put that smoke out. We'll have a fire down there and the whole load will be gone. The one in the green hat, smoking away.
No smoking.
Jim's got a radio on him. That's just common sense.
Jim, make sure nobody smokes in that trailer because we don't want the mail to go on fire, right?
On the ride home, Jamie's back to worrying about cash flow.
The big jobs are lots of aggravation too because the bills get huge. You send your guys out, you send lots of equipment, you got a lot of man hours, you pay these guys and all your money's out on the line. You might have 20, 40, 60, $100,000 out on those jobs. All your money's tied up in an insurance company and they're gonna do their best not to pay that bill.
Back at the yard, Jamie's brother Kelly was passing through town and stopped by in need of a little fuel.
It's not the fuel, it's just to get the guy's goat. And when you get him, ooh, he's got a big vein, goes right across his forehead and pops out. That's kind of the reaction you're looking for.
Full right to the brim. Don't have to worry about the competition when you got family. My brother, guy thinks he can help himself. Like 2 tanks of fuel here are $800 or $900. That's what a big truck costs to fill up. I don't get mad very much, I tell you. That makes me want to punch him out.
Jamie has arrived back at the yard to find his brother helping himself to a tank of diesel fuel.
I don't get mad very much, I tell you. That just makes me want to punch him out. Don't you think that's rude? Like, you know, you didn't even ask me or nothing. Like, why would you just think you could just come in here and fill up? Why is that?
I didn't think it was a big deal, but obviously.
Well, it's not a public place for you to get fuel at.
I didn't think I was.
I mean,
public,
if you had,
but I know where I stand now.
That's like me taking your tires off right now and putting them on my truck.
If you needed something and came and take it from
I wouldn't just take your tires off your truck.
Yeah,
I'd ask you. I'd ask you.
Whatever you had to do, Jamie, because that's the kind of guy you are. You pretty much do whatever you want to each other, and you're still family. That's what makes you a family.
It's got my blood pressure up, but at the end of the day, it's not going to make or break anybody, and it's not the end of the day, and it ain't worth fist fighting at our age anymore, so we'll just leave it alone.